So, if you didn't know already, Airbnb is overhauling their platform this May, and they haven't announced what they're going to do exactly, but they have announced their plan many years ago to allow flights, trains, much more experiences, and a whole lot more bookable through the Airbnb app. So, their end goal is to allow you to essentially book your entire holiday and everything that you do within the Airbnb app. Now, Booking.com is making moves to do something similar for the business market. So they've already announced it just out of nowhere. Well, I don't know, maybe they announced it, I didn't hear about it, where you can book flights, accommodations, and more all within the same platform. So you could kind of do it, but it was a little bit clunky previously. They've announced it for the business market only. So I think this is pretty cool. They're going to be using AI technology to personalize recommendations for you based on your history of travel. And essentially what they're in a race to do is to capture the market, because the company that makes it easiest for the business traveler or the person that travels often is going to win that market, and that person is going to always go back to that platform because of ease of use. So it's essentially a sub-market within the new Airbnb economy that Airbnb created. And I think overall the impact is it's going to increase the market cap of the short-term rental space by ultimately removing or reducing the friction that it takes. Like when you want to book a holiday, you've got to do all this sort of stuff, go to all these just different websites. But if it's easier for everyone, the conversion rate for holidays in general will go down, which will reduce the friction, which will mean that the demand for all of these flights and accommodation will go up a little bit, because just travel in general will become easier. But I always have to back Airbnb because they're kind of like the Apple of the short-term rental space. Sure, Booking.com can do all this sort of stuff, but they're a massive ship that have been around for very long and they're very clunky. And, just like Apple can come out with an iPhone that has some third camera or something, everyone will be like, oh, wow, look, it's a phone with a third camera, whereas maybe Samsung has had 4 cameras for the last 5 years. That's what I think will happen to Airbnb. So I think they've already won the space before they've even started.